was a sophomore, I got to be the 8th man, and I step up when somebody got injured at states and run at states. And it was so fun to be able to step into that position, not really knowing what I was going to do, and compete for my team and with my team for the girls. My advice for others coming in is don't take anything too seriously. You'll get through it and persevere.
I'll remember that the aspect of perseverance is always a topic that you have to have when you're running. If you fall behind, there's always a chance to get back up, but you just have to remain strong and tough. It's a symbol for life as well. In life, some things may knock you down. You may have a boss you don't particularly like, but you can always get above them. You can always let it not get to you. And I think that's a great message to take on.
I will always remember everyone working hard and pushing together and really just trying to be the best that we can be. You know, we have goals, and working towards those goals is something I'll always remember, and really that discipline that it takes to get there. Honestly, my favorite moment of Tatnall cross country was JV Counties my sophomore year. We went 1, 3, 4, and 5 in that race, and Sarah, it was her second race back, and it was our first race scoring for JV, which was awesome, but we saw her crossing the line, and we all had just tears in our eyes. It was so exciting to see her finishing so strong, and we were like 8 points away from beating Padua, so that was pretty cool too. Something I'll always remember is Sasha and I dressing up as Native Americans and pilgrims on Thanksgiving.
Freedom, exhilaration, brotherhood, and definitely a lot of pain. Definitely this year after states, culminating my 4th year of being a Division II team state champion, we were waiting to hear back whether or not we'd beaten St. Andrews, and we knew it was going to be close. And I actually had my phone in my pocket and pulled it up and updated it, and the results popped up. And all the 7 guys on varsity huddled back in the woods at Brandywine Creek, and we started freaking out and jumping up and down once we found out we won. So that's definitely the best way I could have imagined culminating my high school experience.
Yeah, so probably like the thing that really got me interested was, and like excited about cross country, was my first preseason with Tatnall when me and Larry Mathis got our Tatnall singlets. It was probably the most exciting day of like Tatnall cross country. It's something I'll probably never forget, one of the highlights of my years.
Tatnall cross country to me means family, hard work, and dedication. Just all of us working together. It really shows what a family we are, and that's pretty much what Tatnall cross country means to me, just family and hard work. For the coaching staff, I'd just like to thank you all so much for an amazing 5 years of running. You've taught me so much that I'm going to carry on with me throughout my whole life. Definitely, you've taught me how to work hard and how to push myself through everything I do, and I can't thank you guys enough for that, so thank you. For kids coming into the program, I just recommend listening to the coaches, follow your heart, and work hard every day, but not crazy hard. Just make sure you know what you're doing and make sure you pace yourself. The coaches will make sure they don't overtrain you, and they'll make sure you do the right stuff. After 4 years of running, I'm sure I can speak for everyone and say the coaches know what they're doing and they will train you right.
When I think about Tatnall cross country, I think about over the years, like all of the workouts and stuff that we've done as a team and how much we've overcome. And I think if there's one thing that I've taken away from it these past 5 years, it's the value of hard work. And I think that being on this team has taught me that more than a lot of other things in my life. So, and I know for a fact that I'm going to carry that with me wherever I go in my life. So I'm really appreciative for that. I wouldn't even know where to start by saying thank you. I don't think that would suffice or even come close to being enough, but I guess I'll start with that. Thank you so much for believing in me and never giving up on me over the past 5 years. I'm sure it's been a lot of fun. dealing with, all of us, but yeah, thank you all so much. I think counties, just because we have so many fun memories there as a team, like either counties or disc, I would say, because after disc, a couple times we've gone to Frightland, and that was always really fun, but counties just because, like when I look back on it, I just remember us all taking the team picture and just having a lot of fun.
Tatnall cross country has been a lot to me. Ever since I came to Tatnall in 9th grade, it's been like my primary social group. Like all my best friends run, with a few exceptions, but it's been where I've met a lot of my friends, and it's I've learned a lot of lessons from it, like about personal growth and dedication, hard work, and I think that overall the program has like really helped me find myself both socially and on an individual level. And I guess like thank you to all the coaches for helping me do that. I think, a lot of parents are probably going to be surprised to hear this, but I didn't take running very seriously my first 2 years. But I think that for a lot of newer runners, they really, you do really get out of this what you put into it. And I think I learned that a lot in my last years, especially this year. But I do wish that I had started, really taking the sport seriously earlier and, actually making sure that I do the little things and, go on every single run and don't take it lightly, because at the end of your 4 years here, you're going to realize that you really wish that you put in every single second you got.
My one message is just please keep being yourselves. You guys are perfect human beings. You make practice so much fun, and you guys just have this charisma and just this energy that it's so contagious. And whenever we're having bad days or not feeling the greatest, you guys always know what to say. You guys are experts in your field of running, and I couldn't imagine this sport without you guys. And you guys have pushed us to be the best athletes that we can, and I'm going to miss you guys so much. You basically become my parents away from home, and I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys next year. Well, I have a couple younger brothers who will be coming into the program, and I tell them all the time, most important thing about this team is to always run for each other. That's the most important thing. This is a team sport, obviously, and you will not succeed in this sport unless you are running for your team and solely for your team. That's how you achieve greatness. That's how you win state championships, and that's how we did it this year. So there's no secret magic or recipe. It's just you gotta run for each other, and you gotta be confident in your teammates. This year these boys they're my brothers, so I don't know what I would do with them. And every time I step on the course, that's my one thing that I'm thinking about is what can I do to help my brothers win. And we're a family as a team, and that's how you do it.
So the last state meet definitely was a memorable one. I just kind of remember coming into the chute, and I started crying a little bit just because I remembered it was my last race in my Tatnall uniform, and it definitely has been an amazing last 4 years, and it was just so overwhelming emotionally that I was finishing my last high school race for the team that we have, and it's just been so amazing. I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for the team and for me the last 4 years. I definitely would not be where I am today without you. Your support and everything you've done has meant so much. So thank you.
My favorite memory with Tatnall Cross Country was the sophomore year of the disc championships. I was in the JV race, and the top 4 runners in the boys JV race were from Tatnall. Since there were no other St. Andrews or anyone else in there, we had to work with each other in order to push each other through that race. I just wanted to thank the coaches for supporting me, always being there for me when I needed it, teaching me how to persevere in times of doubt, and for pushing me out of my comfort zone.
Tatnall cross country means a lot to me. First is I think Tatnall cross country is my family. Everybody's nice to me. And when I had the first race, I was very nervous, and but a lot of people, a lot of teammates, and including their parents, are sitting alongside cheering for me, and I'm very happy. And I run as best I can, and I get at that time is my best run. And also after the race, all the teammates getting around and encourage me to run better because they know it's my first race for Tatnall. Oh, for new runners coming in Tatnall's cross-country program, first of all, definitely train during summer because that's the best time for you to improve when everybody else is, chilling during summer. And then second of all, definitely listen to coach. Their advice is very important. Their advice is only gonna be beneficial to you, won't harm you or anything. And third of all, definitely put 100% of effort into your daily practice because that's the time when you actually improve.
After workouts, Tijin would always have her phone and would take videos, and one video she asked Olivia to describe herself in 3 words, and Olivia right on the spot said, "So freaking cool." One of the funniest moments of our cross-country career. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Don't ever take anything too seriously. My freshman year I took everything so seriously, listen to coaches word for word, but always have fun with it. I finally learned that coming into my senior year. Just have fun, especially with the girls, because you're never going to have that team again. So every year just come in new, fresh, and have fun with it.
I would say the hard work, always the hard work, because we're the hardest working group at Tatnall, and for every sport. I think that's what it means to me. And then always pushing yourself on the courses or in practice, workout, whatever. Just always keep pushing. I would say the team environment. Also, everybody's it's like a whole family, and then all your teammates are your brothers or sisters. That's what Actually, that would be my first cross country race. It was. I think it was a Cherokee Challenge, and then it was towards the end. We were climbing up that hill by our tent, and then I think my captain at the time, Mike Flanagan, I remember exactly what he said to me. He goes, "Come on, Archer, Luke's right ahead of you. Catch up to him. He needs your help to push." So I guess that was also my first cross country race, and then that was the first thing I heard. Well, not the first. Yeah, the first thing I heard from my captain in a race, the encouraged words. So that really helped me going and made me love the sport more.
Probably Wakeman Soccer Park.
Winterthur.
Bellevue.
Oberod.
Van Cortlandt Park.
Winterthur.
St. Andrews.
Pepperoni pizza.
Bacon.
Sushi.
Ice cream.
Mustard.
I would say chicken parm.
Lasagna.
Strawberries.
Favorite food, ice cream.
Nike.
New Balance.
Brooks, definitely the Brooks.
Nike.
I run in Brooks.
Brooks.
Nike.
New Balance.
Brooks.
Junk in, junk out.
Junk in, junk out.
The hay's in the barn.
One thing he always likes to say is the hay's in the barn, and it's kind of like the work is already done. You've done everything you can, and now it's time to reap the rewards and go race and do the best you can do.
Favorite quote by Castagno, champions are made in the summer.
Probably preseason. That is definitely my least favorite time of the year.
Hills.
Inchworms.
Probably the cruise miles.
I don't even know. I gotta think about this one.
Country music.
Really, I like all types of music.
Country.
All kinds.
Country.
I like all of it. 80s, country, alternative, anything.
Country's pretty good. 'Cause a lot of people have rubbed off on me, so. But I also like rap a lot, so.
Love hills.
No hills.
No hills.
Hills.
Oh, no hills at all.
No hills.
With.
Favorite meet was definitely counties.
Joe O'Neill.
1 mile.
Favorite cross country event? Counties.
Running with my friends at practice.
Counties.
I think it's Joe O'Neill.
Cherokee.